Route 280. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, here we go with the kart levels. These are some of my least favorite levels in the entire game. The first time through, they're really not that bad, but the extra missions are horrendous. I will be trying to show all the extra missions. Can't guarantee I'm going to pass all of them. I'll do my best. Also, there's going to be some lag on the kart levels. The emulator does not like them very much, so I'll just do my best to get us through here as fast as I can. The rankings for the kart levels are different than the other levels. You're not ranked on points. You are purely ranked based on time. I don't know the times off the top of my head, but they are pretty tight, actually. I have a lot of trouble getting good ranks on these. If you get enough rings, you will get a boost. When you get a boost, you can, of course, go fast. Rouge's stage is harder than the one in the hero story. There is a kart stage in the hero story. Rouge's is more difficult. There are hairpin turns. There's a lot more. A lot more spaces where you can actually just fall clean off the track. I actually really like doing the kart stages when there's no pressure to get a rank. So I'm gonna just go through here nice and casually, try to have some fun with it. I wonder if it's possible to get a ring perfect on these. Because if you can, I can definitely think of a couple missions where that would be good. You can drift. To drift, you hold down the A button and let go for a second, and then hold it back again. If you hit a wall while you are drifting, you will spin out, so be careful with that. Let's see. That might have been a mistake to use that boost inside the tunnel, but I think it worked out. Oh, I just tapped over it. Rouge basically just told Eggman to shut up. I love that. If you hit something in the middle of a boost, you will kill your speed, therefore wasting the boost. But yeah, I mean, the music's good here. The only thing that's wrong with these stages is that you have to do some really ridiculous stuff for the other missions. But we'll get into that when we get into it. You gotta be careful with that jump. If you don't angle yourself and go to one of the sides, you will just fall into the hole at the end. Also, there's all these cars coming around. Yeah, those are gonna be important later. We hate those cars. Oh boy. Alright, I am trying to focus just a little bit. Because obviously the less stuff you hit, the better your time will be. Because whenever you hit something, you slow down. With the first mission, honestly, as long as you get enough of the boosts, you'll probably be okay. Although, I say that and I usually don't get A ranks on this stage. This stage and the other kart stage from the hero story are honestly the main reason I may never 100% this game in my life. The kart racing is just not great in this game. Okay, that means we're at the end. If you have a boost, which I don't because I used it in the tunnel, this is a good place to use it. Remember when I was a kid, I would hold on to all my boosts until right here because I was scared to use them in the normal course. Did not do very well in these stages. I think we're gonna get 13, 14. Yeah, we're gonna get a B. We're gonna get a beat by like a couple milliseconds. I'm fairly certain the time is 3:15. Unless I'm wrong, but I think I'm right. Oh, never mind. Oh, okay. So we just got an A rank. I read that as a 15. Alright, well, if I was going for all A ranks, there'd be a really annoying one to get out of the way. We'll see more with the kart racing later. Minigame, kart racing with 3 courses is now available. We will not be doing that. I'll show that off a little bit, but I'm not going for all the A ranks. Alright, next up is Skyrail.
Shadow, they're in that blue plane. Spotted at 11 o'clock.
Copy that. I'm in pursuit.
I have mixed feelings about this level. I really actually kind of like it going through casually. But if you're going through for an A rank, you have to go for a weird route that's really, really scary. And I will be showing that off. Those weird bounce pads are kind of an interesting idea. They're not executed particularly well, though. If you come around... Oh, shoot. Alright, I'm just restarting before I die to save some time there. There's an upgrade back there. You don't have to go back that way, but you get some extra points from hitting the enemies, and there's an upgrade. Alright. This stage gives me a lot of trouble. The physics they just don't work very well here. I don't know how else to say it. Alright, I'm gonna collect these because if you to get a light dash off of those, you die. That was the Ancient Light.
There's no time to play games.
Ooh, getting some slowdown from that. But basically, if you charge up a light dash and hold it, or you charge up a spin dash and you hold it down long enough, you'll eventually get those little sparkly lights. And if you let go, you will very rapidly destroy any enemies in a chain. You still get the points for the combo, and it can be helpful in certain very specific situations, although I don't find myself using it all that often. It's just kind of cool. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I want to be on this row. It doesn't really matter what row you're on now. I find it a little bit easier to be on this one, because we need to go over here. This is very scary. Concentrating a little bit. Uh-oh. There we go, okay. I think I got that great for getting the combo there, and if you get both of those robots and then land on the ground, not on the rail, but on the ground, you get an extra 600 points. You saw we just sort of went right past the Golden Beetle. You do not need the Golden Beetle for this stage. In fact, I would not recommend going for it because it's just too dangerous. But if you do miss the Gold Beetle, the point requirement is exceptionally tight. You cannot get an A rank without taking that alternate path that I showed off before. Alright, here we go. On these rails, at least 99% of the time, if you just don't hold anything and let them take you where they're gonna go, you will not miss the next row. That should be an A rank. Yeah, I think we're good.
Ultimate victory.
So yeah, I made that look pretty easy, but I've got a lot of practice on that. That took me 20-something tries to get that right on the first time.
Doctor, they're heading directly toward us. What should we do?
Just sit tight. We've got them on radar. There's no way they can get away. I don't know what they are planning, but I'll be sure to give them a warm welcome.
That was pretty rough.
We did it! Let's go, Amy! Yeah!
You little thieves. Did you really think you could get out of here alive?
Come and get some, Eggman. Just leave it to me.
This guy. Where's the Chaos Emerald? I call on you to destroy these pests. Come out, my servant. When Sonic struck his head, he must have broken the restraining mechanism. What a piece of junk!
Tell me that isn't just the greatest character theme song you've ever heard. People do praise the soundtrack quite a bit, but I still think it's somewhat of an underrated soundtrack. Unfortunately, this boss is ridiculously easy. You literally just stand here and hit him. You can also do this, I'm like being kind of careless just because it doesn't matter, but you can actually grab onto this here and just repeatedly jump off and never take a hit. This is way too easy. And going down again. If you hit his outer shell enough, you'll get those little blue targets, and if you hit those blue targets enough, you win. Easy peasy. Too bad you don't get ranked for these boss fights.
Green light for launch. Primary engine ignition on. Beginning liftoff countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shuttle liftoff.
Hi, Doctor. How's it going? What? What do you mean they escaped? That's okay. I will go after them myself. Can you tell me the password for the space colony control? Tricking that old doctor is just too easy. All right, it's time to get to work. The password is Maria. Maria, I've heard that name somewhere before. Oh well. This is it. Research Project Shadow, the ultimate life form. Let's see now. What in the world is this? This can't be right. What is Shadow anyway? I guess I'll just have to take the last pieces of the Master Emerald.
Mad Space. Yeah, we're not doing that right now. It's time for an upgrade break. Here we are back at Radical Highway to pick up Shadow's first optional upgrade. I'll also take any excuse to play this level again. But yeah, Mad Space is a whole thing that I'm just not gonna deal with until I absolutely have to, and you will see why when we do it. Unfortunately, this upgrade that we're getting with Shadow is really not that useful. I'm trying to think of any useful application for it, and I really can't. You might need it in some of the Mission 3s at some point. That's the only thing I can really think of. But anyway, you go backwards there, Light Dash, and Flame Ring. Now you can hit the steel containers, which, like I said, doesn't really have that much of an application outside of, like, right here. But here we are. This gets you back onto the normal area of the track. Get another rocket here. And we're back on track. We're not going to finish, though. Okay, where else are we going?
Is this the stage you would like to go to?
Oh, the kart racing levels don't have any upgrades. They're the only ones. White Jungle we got. Iron Gate. This is an upgrade that I'm actually kind of excited for. I gotta remember exactly where it is. I think I remember where it is. Alright, this is another one we gotta get about halfway through the level. I'm not really gonna go for points because I'm not planning on finishing the level. So I'm just gonna blaze through as quickly as I can. Alright. Getting a little slow down. The emulator really doesn't like the shooter stages, especially not this stage, just because there's so much going on. But we're gonna be okay. I believe, yeah, we gotta go up this elevator, unfortunately, or down this elevator. While I'm here, I might as well show something off. You actually can just, oh, not like that. That's okay. You can skip that elevator there. I'll give it one more try. It's somewhat of a speedrunning trick. You don't have to do it to get an A rank. I just figured while I'm already here, I might as well show how it works. But I'm not going to make you sit through me failing many times, so we'll do it one more time and see if we can make it happen. Get rid of some of these guys this time. Come on. Ah, not quite. You have to be a little bit precise. Just take my word for it, it does work. I've done it many times. I would not exactly call it consistent, at least not at my skill level. But you get the point. We'll just take the elevator normally this time. Alright. Not all that much to say. We're going through a level for a second time. There's really nothing new going on here. I don't know if I ever fully addressed it, but Eggman actually has two weapons. We've got that cannon that you can see shooting off little yellow bullets, and then the laser, which is what you use to lock on for your missiles. If you destroy a target with a bullet, it will not count for a combo, so try not to do that. Okay. Yeah, if you destroy all those things before that little platform comes off, you can just go through. And our upgrade, I believe, is right here. Yes. There we go, the laser blaster. What this does is if you destroy a target, the targets around it will actually explode. It's more useful than you think. I originally thought that it wasn't that great of an upgrade, and I also didn't realize at first that you can actually use it to keep your combo. So I used to think it was actually kind of bad. Sand Ocean, are we ready for Sand Ocean? Yes, we are. But no, you get the combo points even if you blow something up as long as you were locked onto it. So it's more useful than it seemed at first. Sand Ocean has an upgrade, which is thankfully right at the beginning. There's a bit of a decoy here. You can see, well, you can't see because it doesn't let you turn the camera on these little moving platforms. But there's some boxes to blow up there. That is not your upgrade. That is, in fact, a red herring. There's nothing out there. There's some extra points, but there's really nothing useful. But if you come this way and don't get blown up by bombs, you get Eggman's Mystic Melody. Which again, no practical use outside of finding secrets, and also something that we'll talk about later. This is a huge skip through the level, but I wouldn't recommend using it because you will miss out on a lot of points that you need for an A rank. Unless you don't care about points, in which case, go right ahead. Anyway, moving along to our next upgrade.
Is this the stage you would
I skipped Security Hall. We actually don't have the upgrade we need for that yet. We've got the upgrade there, we got the upgrade there. Okay. Those are the upgrades I wanted. I really just wanted the laser blaster, to be perfectly honest, because that wasn't, like, the biggest break ever, but I wanted the laser blaster. While we're out here, we might as well check up on Little Star, see how he's doing. Alright, oh, I only have one Chaos Drive. Oh, well, I think your Chaos Drives might get removed between, like, shutting things down. Alright. Let's go take Star to school. I believe you can actually take lessons multiple times, because sometimes, particularly with something like drawing or dancing, there will be multiple actions they can learn. So, let's see here. Bell! Alright, our child's gonna learn how to play an instrument. Anything good here? But we probably can't buy very much, but let's see. 500 rings, we could get a white egg. I don't really want a white egg. Boy, there has not been much progress here. We don't have a lot of emblems, so it could just be that there's really not all that much to switch to, so it is switching, but then it switches back so quickly just because there's such a small pool of items. When we get all the emblems from the Dark World, that's probably when we'll start seeing some new stuff.
My name is Rouge the Bat, better known as the Treasure Hunter Rouge. But that's not all I do. Finally, those guys appeared when I returned from my secret mission. That means they've collected the remaining pieces of the Master Emerald. Now is my chance. I've retrieved the information about the secret Project Shadow. Now's my chance to grab the Master Emerald and dash.
Okay, Mad Space. Let's get this over with. This is, bar none, the worst stage in the game. I used to think that maybe there were other stages I hated more, but no, this is just the worst one. Oh, boy, how do I even start? First of all, the detector readings, like the little hint computers, are reversed, so either they'll be backwards and you have to pause to read them, or they'll be, like, opposite hints. That part I don't mind so much. I actually think that's kind of an interesting idea. That's not the main problem. The main problem is gravity mechanics. As soon as you pass this line here, you'll see the computer just like doesn't know what to do. I got a reading towards the middle of the planet, which means I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Oh my god, how am I gonna get down there? Oh goodness. My controls are just like rapidly getting reversed and then going back to normal. That's why everything's sort of freaking out. Oh god. No, I can't get out. Oh boy. And if it was just this planet, that'd be one thing. But it's like the whole level has ridiculous stuff in it everywhere. Okay, at least it doesn't seem to be down there. What am I gonna do? Oh, I got a reading. Where is it? Aha! We actually got kind of lucky there. There are more emeralds that can show up in really bad locations on this planet that can make you just fight with those gravity controls. This planet is not much better. It's huge. The gravity is still kind of wonky here. The one good news with this planet as opposed to the one we were just on is you can escape it very easily. But it's so big that you actually can go from one end to the other without getting a reading for an emerald that is on the planet. This planet is fine. I like this planet. There's nothing wrong with it. No reading here, so now we're going up to the tip of the arc, which again is huge. It takes several rockets to get up there. You can make it all the... Ooh, good. We're actually getting kind of lucky. You can go all the way up to the tip of the arc and not get a reading at all. Okay, so it's in the container. And you just have to, like, go through and investigate. Good. Like I said, we are getting exceptionally lucky. This level is enormous. Just finding the emeralds in enough time to get your points and your time bonuses is... It all comes down to luck. It just does. There's only so much skill involved when the emeralds are randomized. Oh, there's the golden beetle, but whatever. The emeralds are randomized, and you just have to hope you're in the right place at the right time. It doesn't look like we're getting a reading up here, so I'm going to start circling back down. Let's see. If you're already up here, it can be good to visit the different planets in descending order. So where's the one with the... There we go. Please be here. Nope. Okay, so next I'm going to go to the green planet, which is the capsule planet. I'm not getting anything here, but it could be on the other side. There's also an entire, like, bottom section that if an emerald shows up there at all, you're probably not going to get an A rank just because it's going to take so long to figure out where it is. The one saving grace about this level is the music is awesome. Seriously, that violin that's in there is just so good. Okay, thank goodness. Alright, there's nothing here. Which means it's probably at the very bottom, so I guess I'll get to show off the very bottom. And if it's not there, I just don't know. I've seen people A-rank this while actually using hint computers, so I think you can probably use one or two, but then you still have to make sure you find it really quickly. Okay, let's go back down. All the way back to the area we started at. Come on, there you go. You can see it's a little complicated to escape the gravity. Alright, there's this ring of these little platforms out here. Okay, it's not here. My guess, because we couldn't find it before... Oh, yep, here we go. And that is very likely our A rank kill, just because it took us that much time to actually figure out that it's down there. Although we got 2 awesomes and a perfect, so it's still possible. But our time bonus is not great. Yeah. C rank.
Not too bad, I guess.
That's purely because it took that long to just get readings and find the emeralds. It is miserable. Just imagine getting all the A ranks on that one.
Long time no see, treasure hunter. Did you find my emerald?
That's a good one. Your emerald. Talking to you is a waste of time. Hand over those master emeralds. Give them to me.
Here is the Knuckles fight. I'll admit, I'm not 100% on how this fight actually works. Sometimes I feel like you just sort of go for it and you either hit him or you don't. But, oh, and then that happens. It's not that bad. It feels kind of luck-based. I'm sure it isn't. It just feels weird. So, like, yeah, I can't really even necessarily explain what it is I'm doing. I'm, like, trying to, like, attack him by going down like that. Sometimes it works, sometimes you bounce off. Just kind of attack a bunch, and then eventually you'll get him.
Protect the Master Emerald.
See, I got him there. He has a special attack that he can use. I didn't give him a chance.
Stop fooling around and give me back my emeralds.
What are you babbling about? You call yourself a hunter, attacking a lady? Shame on you!
What kind of lady goes around stealing gems anyway?
Those belong to me! What in the world? Keep your hands to yourself. Don't touch me.
Is that how you say thanks to someone who just saved your life?
Saving my life. Don't think I owe you one. You just wanted to hold my hand, didn't you? That's why you saved me. You're such a creep.
This isn't a joke, you know. You think what you want, Batgirl. I was saving the Master Emerald.
No matter what you say, it sounds crazy.
What?
Fine, then just take them. They stink like echidnas do.
If that's what you thought, you should have given me them in the first place. Finally.
What?
I'm sorry if I hurt you.
We should get going.
What's Rouge up to, anyway? This is strange. It's showing energy readings from 2 separate Chaos Emeralds. Did they really think they could trick me with that fake emerald? Wait, Shadow. I'm the one who should be telling them the end is near, not you. Now is the time to end this long-drawn-out battle. Mark myself place in history as the ultimate genius. If something happens, I'm counting on you to finish the job. Hurry! The moment for attack has come. It's now or never.
I think I'm actually going to leave you guys here. Cosmic Wall is a very long level, and if I stop here, I think I can just finish the dark story in the next part. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!